This video is sponsored by Card Kingdom. If you click on the link in the description below, it'll take you to their store and they'll know I sent you there. Alright, before we jump into another draft for Theros Beyond Death, I want to remind everyone that my content's sponsored by Card Kingdom. If you click on their link in the description below on YouTube or their logo below on Twitch, it'll take you to their store and they'll know I sent you there. So check them out. They have lots of great products. All right, let's draft. Ooh, glad we decided to do one more draft before the stream's over because we got one of the biggest bombs in the set. Ashiok's awesome. They just take over games. If there wasn't a bomb in this pack, probably Furious Rise. It's a very, very powerful build around that isn't that hard to build around. So, Ashiok it is.
Little as exquisite as the artistry of torment.
Okay, Ashiok, that's scary. I'd probably take the Liar here. I haven't played with it. I have played against it in Sealed, and maybe it's a little slow, but I think in this format, it has plenty of time to get set up. Yeah, I mean, the Venomous Hierophant's interesting, but yeah, we'll go with the Liar. Well, the best card in this pack is Anax, or Fateful End. Both are really good. I mean, there's a chance we splash Ashiok. Like that we're blue-red and splashing Ashiok, for example. That makes me... Or I could splash Fateful End, too, at the same time. It's a good enough removal spell. The black cards here are fine, but I think this red card that only costs 1 red mana is enough better than, like, Ichthyomorphosis. Well, I guess Ichthyomorphosis isn't bad. If I really want to try to stick blue-black. These two are obviously better, but... And Ashiok's strong enough that trying our hardest to play them is a good idea, but, yeah. We'll do Ichthyomorphosis. Ooh. That's what we're looking for. Minions return's interesting. This kind of effect usually seems to underperform, but, we're taking the Devourer, though. It's our Signpost uncommon. It's very strong. It's not that hard to get going. So. Okay, so here, Stern Dismissal is pretty nice. Traveler's Amulet can help us splash. But these 3 blue cards are all decent enough that I want to consider them. Aspect of Lamprey, too. So the Mystic can help us mill us, which is mostly what you want to do. But I think maybe I want the card that interacts. And interacting is big in this format because of all the auras and combat tricks that are actually good. So I think I'm going to take the Dismissal here. Alright, so probably the Naiad. Yeah. Hey, there's our friend Commanding Presence, but I don't think that's for us. Glimpse of Freedom. I think I like it a little more than Eidolon of Philosophy. Alright, so... Hateful Eidolon. We may not have a ton of auras, but it does work with stuff like Ichthyomorphosis. And it has decent floor. Same with the Soul Reaper, but we'll take the Eidolon. This is definitely the least impressive of the Omens. But it's alright. I wish it could return Planeswalkers, But I'd probably just take Enemy of Enlightenment. It's an okay finisher. Not a great one, but... Yeah, I don't think we want Underworld Dreams. So we'll take Whirlwind Denial, which is sort of playable, I think. Here we'll take a Lampad. I think I like the Physician more than the Thief for the most part. They're both very comparable cards, I think, but... Fruit of Tizarus. So Destiny Spinner is the best card here for limited. Obviously, Underworld Breach is ridiculous for Eternal formats. This is a very weak pack for us overall. Well, it's not that weak. I mean, Stinging Lionfish, Sea God Scorn, those things are fine. We're probably more interested in a Lionfish. We have a couple instants at this point. 3 instants. And it's a 2-mana creature with upside. I think I like that more than Sea God Scorn, which is usually going to be at its best in a more aggressive type blue-black deck. And I don't know that's what we are, so I think we'll take the lionfish. So the mantle can be nice. Frika's Libation can be too. They're both very situational cards, with very bad fail cases and relatively good success cases. We do have an Eidolon who likes auras. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the mantle can do some stuff for sure. It's kind of where I'm leaning. It's good with our lionfish and our Eidolon, so, and our Naiad. That's probably enough stuff to make it win that head-to-head. So I do like Deny the Divine a reasonable amount. And Mogus's favor's pretty good too, but I think Threnody Singer's better than all our other options. It's like dueling Fairy or whatever. The Fairy Duelist, but like, you know, better. Alright, so our colors are getting cut a little bit. I don't love Chain to Memory. I think we could just use a creature here. Alright, so here I think we take Final Death. It's a really good removal spell. I think it does. I think it... Technically, I don't think it changes the escape cost. It adds an additional option for an escape cost. Underworld Dreams does. Technically. I think. Don't love Memory Drain. Not sure we're an Underworld Charger deck. We may be more interested in the Lionfish. Yeah, I'm thinking the Lionfish is looking pretty good in our deck. Even if we're not blue-red, which is like the... what you really want. So if you have a good control deck, these turtles are interesting. Aspect of Lamprey's okay, but, you know, it's pretty bad in the late game in most scenarios. I think I'd rather just have a turtle. If our goal is make the game go long and play Ashiok, well, turtles are something we want, I think. We'll take a Minion's Return here. I want to try it. Berserker. Underworld Dreams, sure. I don't hate Mogus's Favor. You can sometimes do some silly things with it, plus the Eidolon, depending on your opponent's board. Memory Drain. There's yet another Lionfish. How many enchantments do we have? Kind of wish I'd picked up some fixing when we see stuff like Banishing Light and Staggering Insight, but... so what am I looking at? Enchantments, to see if Brine Giant's worth it. I think the answer is no. We're probably not playing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8. We might actually have enough. Do I want a Brine Giant more than I want a third Lionfish or a second Rage-Scarred Berserker? That was the last draft, the Traveler's Locket was. Allure. I don't think the Allure's worth splashing. I do think it's better than most people think it is in Limited, which is to say it's not unplayable. But it's definitely not worth splashing. I think Brine Giant will be at home in our deck. Yeah. Definitely not an exciting thing to be taking with your first pick there. So, do we take another Final Death? There is a Traveler's Amulet. But I think we probably want to take the removal more than, yeah, the other options. So, we'll take Final Death. Okay, well, do I want another turtle? Or these things? I think I'd rather have another turtle. All the flash is adding up. Okay. So here's an Omen of the Dead. Do we have any exciting creatures at this point? Not particularly. You know, Devourer of Memory is probably our best creature. So Omen of the Dead is interesting. So is Triton Wave Rider. We have plenty of enchantments. Yeah. We don't have any 4-drops. How weird is that? Yeah, I'm leaning towards the Wave Rider here. Hey, there's another one. So we could pick up a late Amulet or an Underworld Charger. I think I'd rather have the first charger than the second Wave Rider. And it's a little too late to really think splashing will pan out. We don't have anything worth splashing because we've passed everything we might have been able to. So we'll take a charger. Do we have enough flash and instant spells for the Naiad? I think we probably do. We have a lot of them. Yeah, so I think I'd rather have the Naiad. Hey, Vexing Gull. I haven't gotten to play with that yet, and we're going to get to here. We're a blue-black flash deck, apparently. I think we take another Naiad over the Mystic. Okay, yeah, we have the blue payoffs for doing instant speed things in our black-blue deck. Here we'll take an Aspect. All right, you know, last pick Farika's Libation when sideboards actually matter, since this is best of 3. I mean, that's not too bad. I have to decide whether I feel like I need the Enemy of Enlightenment. So, probably end up cutting Whirlwind Denial. Other than that, cutting this down is kind of challenging. I think we can maybe just cut both of these. It's not like, I mean, we have, our main finisher is going to be Ashiok, but we can win the game with flyers and stuff like that too. But I don't know, we probably need one of these big boys. And I guess maybe the evasive one is the most attractive one, as opposed to the big, dumb one. Yeah, Rage Scarred is definitely meh. I'm with you there. It's probably on the chopping block, in this deck especially. I mean, I could just cut... Yeah, I think I hold on to the Enemy of Enlightenment. Minions Return doesn't seem great to me. Does have Flash. This isn't a great Lampad deck, I don't think. Yeah. Probably don't need Grim Physician in this deck. Probably don't need Mogus's Favor either. Glimpse of Freedom is kind of replaceable. I mean, it's not great. Our deck isn't that good at loading the graveyard, so being able to cast it more than once isn't that likely. So, yeah, Soul Reaper is an easy cut too, probably. We could consider the Charger too, but it's kind of a finisher, I guess. Yeah, cutting one Soul Reaper, and I think the Glimpse. And we still have plenty of instants and cards with Flash to warrant, yeah, things. One more card. It may come down to the Mantle. We don't have any creatures that we're, like, desperate to protect or anything like that. I mean, Devourer of Memory is probably that. I'm kind of thinking maybe I just cut another Soul Reaper. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where we'll go. We still have plenty of enchantments. You know, we have one really powerful finisher, a kind of mediocre finisher. Yeah, Minions Return, I think you're probably right in the long run. Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is I kind of want to play with it and see if it's worth it, but it still seems so situational that you're probably right. I'm kind of trying to force it just to play it, but, you know, I'm pretty sure it's not that good. So I'll just go with that until someone beats me with it, you know. So, What do we want our 40th card to be? We could... Oh, I cut Ichthyomorphosis on accident. That makes sense. I was like, something's missing here. Alright. This looks fine. I'm excited to play with Ashiok, but we'll be doing it on tomorrow's stream because we're out of time for this one. But yeah, tomorrow the stream will start with me playing with this deck, and we'll see how it does. Thanks everyone for stopping by, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm playing Draft. Morning Shadowcloak. Play first. I think we can keep this. No, it didn't start early, but we drafted this deck yesterday at the end of the stream. So, we already have a deck. Okay, we're kind of going to get the curve out here, potentially. You did not miss any games. This is the game. Right, so... do that. We can trigger our lionfish a multitude of ways. Beginning of combat on your turn. Well, I think we probably just attack with the charger, leave mana up for everything else. Alright, yeah, leave up the other mana. It should allow us to get like a couple blockers out of the way, potentially. Or have a creature dodge a removal spell, or whatever. Alright, so... this is going to be nasty because I can bounce one and tap the other one. And maybe we wanted to actually be a more aggressive deck with these lionfish. That's what it feels like. So far, the Enemy of the Enlightenment's fine. It's kind of been underwhelming, honestly. Yeah, that's not good. Luckily, we can kill him. Interesting. Well, we have options here. I think maybe the best thing to do is just put the mantle on whatever they try to target here. Or is Final Death just better? If I use Final Death, they get to hold on to that champion and start going crazy is the problem. So let's just let it resolve. Oh yeah, I forgot they were gonna get that stupid trigger. Yeah. I probably should have just killed it when it came down. When they tried to come down, that is, with the removal. Okay. I guess we'll wait. Well, they could have Karametra's nonsense. So I could just kill this and attack for 6, but I think we have to kill the champion. Yep, this is traditional draft. Man, I think I made a big mistake. I wouldn't have a 2/6 to deal with. We do have a big boy who can try to finish the game. Uh-oh. Yeah, this isn't good. This is like one of the decks we drafted yesterday. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess we're just going to play this big boy. He'll only be not that big. But just need to draw Ashiok. Yeah, that would be good. This looks almost identical to our deck from yesterday, which, you know, I think makes sense. The green-white enchantment-y deck, you know, there's only so many enchantments in green and white, and so many payoffs. Sentinel's Eyes. So we're going to make them bin a card, which is nice. I'm guessing they're going to put the training and the eyes on something here. Yeah, we had a pretty sweet green-white enchantment deck yesterday. I only finished 3 and 2, but it was really fun. And, you know, it was pretty good as well. Okay. We will take 4. Oh, yeah. Attacking with everything is kind of tempting here. 3 other cards. We've only got 2, unfortunately. Otherwise, it might be a little more attractive. I could just attack with the charger. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I'm gonna hold on to this to bluff, even though we'll have to discard it. Nice. He's pretty jacked now. Wonder if they have Karametra's favor. Well, I guess not. Man. Well, I think we're kind of screwed now. Yeah, I guess I should have just attacked anyway. Doesn't really matter at this point, though. I can't imagine I survive. Even Ashiok would be too late at this point. That's what I just said, Arthur. This is traditional draft. If you mean ranked draft, I'm not exactly sure when it opens. I think by next weekend. I think. Okay. 7 it is. Well, you would have been good a million turns ago. I guess maybe you're still good. Let's attack with our charger. I can cast Final Death, killing one of these and tapping down the other one, but I don't think that's going to keep me alive. Well, it'll help keep us alive if we actually get some of these bodies out of the way. Alright, yeah, I think our best bet is Final Death for sure. Yeah, I agree with you, Garth. There's a small chance we find a way to sneak some damage in. You're pumping yourself, huh? You cost 3. I think the Herald's the bigger problem. Double block? Regarding the pronunciation of Shahrazad or Shaharazada or Shahrazad, however you want to say it, it depends on what dialect of Arabic or if you're talking about Farsi. So you're right, I shouldn't have said it was the right pronunciation, but when I looked into it, I did find out that it's not the wrong name. So, we'll take the 3. There's a lot of different Arabic dialects plus Farsi where that story is canon to them, a big story. So yeah. Shaharazada is definitely something people say. Did they have a bunch of X1s? I guess they just had tokens. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think there's much we want to change here. Don't think there is. Again, there's not only one way to say it, Ayunu. like tomato, tomato. Except more complicated than that. Okay, play first. Well, if we get some black mana, oh crap. If we get some black mana, I think we're gonna be in good shape. Okay. I think we can keep it. Robin Williams in Aladdin, I think he actually does say Shahrazada. I could be wrong. But I swear he does. But maybe that's just because of what I expect to hear. Okay, we did draw another blue card at least. The chances of us drawing blue cards and or more cards we can play is pretty significant. Look out. That card is really good, unfortunately for us. It's the same way with Hebrew. There are, you know, the more quote-unquote proper pronunciations. I think we're just going to play the Charger. But if you talk to an American Jew who knows Hebrew and learned it in Hebrew school, they pronounce a lot of things more differently compared to Israelis, basically. So, languages. That's a language for you. I was just about to say, God, I can't believe we're playing another green-white deck, but then I remember this is best of 3. And so it's not all that shocking. Yeah, play the Wave Rider. Jolly Rogers, if you go to all events, you'll see there are more, well, events. Wish I had more black mana right now. We do really only need one swamp in this deck is the good news, but it would definitely be better to, yeah. So let's play the Soul Reaper so we can get some flying here. Yeah, I mean, the A is very subtle when people pronounce it that way. It's not like a big A sound at the end. Bring the thunder. Clearly they have something, you know, because they didn't play Sentinel's Eyes or anything like that. So, but, you know, we'll make them do something about it. What is it they could have? I mean, tricks are the obvious things. What would be really nasty right here is to, like, give Heliod's Pilgrim +3/+3 and reach. Okay. And then, yeah, use Alseid of Life's Bounty to give it protection. Mystic Retrieval. Did our opponent disappear? No, there they are. Garth, is 1981 when you graduated high school or when you were born? I'm guessing probably when you were born. Some people put their high school or whatever. Okay, so player Lionfish here. We're actually going to get to player Devourer now. Okay. So I guess you're going to triple block my Charger. So I think just because of the off chance that they have a way to flicker the Heliod's Pilgrim and such, I think we want to kill the Pilgrim in a token instead of 2 tokens. Hold on to this land. Bluff Stern Dismissal. That's what they were saying nice about. Cool. The new Enchantress. I actually think playing the Eidolon here is better than our other options. I'll be able to make this unblockable, but I figure as long as I can do damage with something else, I should be doing it. Yeah. This is the first time in this format I've ever just, like, had nothing in my graveyard for this long. Which is funny, because this is the self-mill deck. But this is the only self-mill card we have. Would have been better if we picked up more, but... yeah. That's pretty interesting to me, that... oh, yeah, that's right. It's not heroic. He gets the trigger either way. Yeah, we can block with our turtle for a while. May even be worth chump blocking. If only to be able to cast our Charger from the graveyard. Oh, hello. So we don't get to make this fly this turn, but I think that's okay. Wow. It was final death. That hurts my soul a little bit, but they're potentially dead next turn, so... okay. So, I guess the reason they did that is they wanted to gain enough life that they're not just going to die. I'm so happy they just said nice. They probably have something really gross. We've made this match take a pretty long time. Though right now they definitely have a scary board. I mean, if the Alcyon attacks me, the thing is, I'm just gonna block it and kill it. It's a 4/4. I mean, if I double block with Wave Rider and Eidolon, I think that's perfectly fine. Yeah, we kind of have to do it this way if we want to kill the Alcyon. And I think we do. See if they have a trick. Looks like they probably do. Or maybe it doesn't. That means you can play a charger next turn in a worst case scenario. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll be able to trigger this once and play the charger. Yes. That is in fact the case. Okay. So I don't mind milling him right now the way our opponent's hand looks. Oh, I actually can't do both. Just kidding. So now I guess we want to play the lionfish. If we draw an instant, we're going to be tapping some stuff down, that's for sure. Yeah, give that trample. Yeah, I'm just going to take the hit here. We need them to tap out. Oh, they whiffed. We did that once yesterday. Thank you for the follow, Webslinger. And Telestar TOS. And 4Kicks 149. I didn't make the notification sound for all of you. I feel like that means they're dead. Yeah, so... Alright, we got there in that game. We didn't need Ashiok. Who does, you know? Yeah. I think maybe we don't want the Enemy of the Enlightenment with all the cards they're drawing. And so maybe we put in a Brine Giant instead. He's a finisher, one that will... maybe we don't have enough enchantments to make that work. Maybe we'd just rather have the Physician. Yeah. I think I like it the most out of these options. Yeah, I don't love the Enlightenment guy either. He's definitely not super impressive or anything. This is a tricky one. I think on the draw we want to mulligan this. Yeah. Alright, I think this is better. Obviously, we need to draw some, like, mana, but, And we'll put the Wave Rider on the bottom. No, I guess maybe Aspect of Lamprey is worth it against them. Could be. I don't love the card for the most part. No blocks. So if I play the Naiad now, I can pay Final Death next turn for only 4 mana. On their turn, anyway. But it may just be better to go aggressive. I think it is. I think it's a pretty fun format so far. I haven't quite played it enough to reach a verdict. Well, isn't that interesting? Probably trading for a trick here. They just want to race. Okay, works for me. Sounds like a sweet pool, Brohan. Final Death. Yeah. That's pretty interesting. Right, do we try for Final Death here? I think we probably do. Nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't cast you on their turn, though. Oh, that's no fun. Where the heck is Ashiok? It's a good question. Maybe we'll draw them right now. We could use some Ashiok. Okay. That's kind of funny. 5. So do we attack here, just kind of bluffing, and then bring him back if they block? Seems pretty reasonable to me. If I get in for 3, that's fine with me too. I don't like all that mana. Yeah, it's a problem. Of course, he needs things to crew it, and the only thing he can crew with right now is the Brawler, so it at least probably means we're not getting attacked. I think we just attack again with this. Thank you for the follow, Ubermensch. And if they block, we bring it back. I mean, that's... yeah. We really need an instant to help us push through the last damage. Or a card with flash. We have a decent number of both of those things. I don't really think we have ways to get anything back. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. This is escape is 3. We are in the first match of our first draft of the day still. So each have 1 win. That's what's going on mostly. It's interesting there's not flavor text in this game, when you, in Arena. That is. Yeah, that will make our lives more difficult. That's for sure. Thank you for the follow, Palstron. Oh, yes. This should be a great turn now. I think we hold on to the lionfish because if we have to find a way to push more damage through, we're going to need it. Except, yeah, I mean, we can... Yeah. If I attack with it, I mean, it's not any real difference in damage, and I lose a creature. And they lose a token. So... They just barely got enough cards in the graveyard for Sentinel's Eyes. So yeah, that's why they haven't used it yet. So once this is untapped, the Liar is going to be not the greatest. Man, why do you have to top deck a card that lets you search your library for enchantments or whatever? I don't appreciate it. And you went with the instant speed one. That's fun. So the question is, do I let the Liar untap, then tap Heliod's Pilgrim for 2 mana? It will crew this. So, yeah, I mean, it's tricky. I think maybe we just want to keep the Brawler tapped down for now. Okay, so... I can tap this in response to crewing. Interesting. I think we're not going to untap it. Great. So they're going to crew this and double block our charger, most likely. Not in response to crewing, but once it's activated and on the battlefield, like in combat, I can tap it down before it can block. So yeah, I guess technically it's not in response to crewing, but yeah. Yeah, so they have Indomitable Will. I definitely think we want to kill the chariot. Yeah. Indomitable Will won't save it. Man, we really need to not keep drawing lands. And our opponent should draw one here, please. Please give them a land. Yeah, they've got Indomitable Will, so I think we just take it. So, I can untap my Lyre, tap down the Pilgrim, attack with both, but that doesn't really seem worth it to me. Okay. That seems pretty good. Yep. Yeah. So during their turn, it'll only cost 1 blue, which is nice, I guess. We have all the mana in the world, though, so maybe it's not. So yeah, I can finally flash something in, tap down something, etc. So I guess we'll tap it now. Doing it earlier probably would have been better, but what are you going to do? Doing it differently, I mean, would have been better. So Indomitable will give it 0 power. I think I'd go for a block here and hope they don't have an additional trick or something. We know they have Indomitable Will. Oh, that will get its toughness up to 5. Alright, well, I still think we do it. 2, 3, 5. Yeah. Wow, they didn't kill anything. Oh, it's because they didn't use Indomitable Will, yeah. I suppose that makes sense. So, I think we decline this time. I mean, take action. So we're gonna pay 3 here because they can pump it. So our Devourer should be able to kill them next turn. They have to kill our Devourer or be devoured. Or kill us. Those are the options. Yeah, I don't love the trample there. That gets through for 3 all on its own now. We might need Ashiok to win, Jaydorfer. If they have a way... If they have a way to kill this Lionfish, I'm going to be forced to block with my Devourer. Granted, on our turn we can shut down the Brawler again, so... That's good. I don't think I win automatically. Yeah, that's what they needed to do, and they did it. So now... Interesting. Are we dead every way? I think we're dead no matter what we do. That's 9 damage, and we can only prevent 2. Man... This close game makes me sad that we lost it in the end. Guess I was a bit too aggressive. Oh, wait. That's not attacking us. We have a chance. More than a chance, even. Okay. So now we just take 5. Yeah. Take action. Am I brave enough to attack for 1 here? I can tap down the Brawler and block both of those. So... Yeah, I guess we attack with all. I'm a little scared of what might happen here. But, we'll go for it. Yeah, I mean, that was definitely the best move to just attack. But yeah, I was trying to play around problems, but I think I overthought it. I actually wasn't dead if I didn't attack for 3 there, because I had the Liar and 2 blockers. So I could tap down the big creature and block the other 2. But that was probably our best window for sure to attack them. And probably the best plan. Obviously it worked out. If they had an Omen or any kind of removal spell in this format with 1,000,000 instants or cards of flash. No thank you. Alright, I can live with this. Ashiok is in our deck. We haven't seen them yet, but Ashiok is in the deck. Thank you for the follow for Forward Galaxy. Do we just want to return an island? Probably. That's true. Probably. It's a good point. Removal would have made me lose no matter what. That is a good point. I think we take the free attack here. Okay, okay. Oh, I think we just ended our turn. They're probably going to steal one of our creatures and sacrifice it. Or, you know, not. What do you kill, my turtle? Kill the turtle, man. Go for the turtle. Nice. Now if they chose to attack us... Oh, they're not going to. Do we hold on to the Singer until we can do something more with it? I think we do. I think we'll keep the Soul Reaper tapped down. Ooh, yeah. Okay. We're in good shape. To try to just draw this one out as much as we can. Right now I give -2, -0 to something. My turn, huh? I don't see a reason to use up Final Death here. I know we're not using our mana, but I think that's okay given the situation. Pretty legit looking Black Sacrifice deck, that's for sure. I think we still just keep waiting things out. Okay, that's nice. I don't not like Constructed. I just don't enjoy it as much, and I only have so much time. Well. Okay. I wish that fought right about now, you know? Alright, so... Okay. Can't do anything about that. Alright, so we'll flash in our Singer here. No, I don't have... this semester, I'm only streaming on the weekend. And actually, I won't be able to next weekend, but... So let's set up this double block. See if they have a trick. That works. Decline. Take that. This Liar is as good as I was hoping it would be. Well, that's scary. I'm glad I have Final Death, but even though I have Final Death, he can punish me. The trigger will happen either way, so which sucks for us. I could also just start tapping him down, but I don't think... It does only count spells. So, I think that is our plan here. Nice. Okay, so... Attack for 1 big damage. So, I could wait until their turn to do this. But, I'm gonna do it now. I guess we may as well go with 4, just to be safe. Then I can also play my lionfish. Look out. At some point, cashing in like our Eidolon might be worth it. Yeah. At some point. Alright. Luckily, that's our only X1. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do this. Does mean we're less effective at blocking, but it would have anyway, actually, so it didn't make a difference. Okay. Decline. Alright. This Threnody Singer's doing all the work. Attack for 1. Oh yeah, that has flash. Doesn't make much of a difference though. The 5/5 flyer should be in because I only did that sideboard wise. I didn't change my deck in the edit deck area. Just changed my sideboard. So I think I'm going to cash in this Eidolon. We just don't have a lot of ways to take advantage of it anyway, and it's not doing a whole lot here. Interesting. This can only do opponents, right? Yeah. That 5/5 flyer would be pretty good right about now. That's why I'm digging for Ashiok or... Okay. Well, we have all the answers. We can't really attack anymore. Not very effectively, anyway. So we're just going to end our turn. Alright. Yeah, I mean, the Lampad's fine, but I don't think we really need it. Yeah. I know I'm going to accidentally click take action at some point here. Ooh. Well, it's not Ashiok, but I think we'll take it. I still think we want to hang back just to be safe. Of course, I guess we have Stern Dismissal for a pinch, so... The bad news is I'm going to have to start losing cards as well. Probably discard Stern Dismissal. We can actually cast both Final Deaths this next turn, if that's what I want to do. And that probably is what I want to do. Okay. So we'll attack for 6 in the air here. We can't actually cast both, but we can cast Ichthyomorphosis if the auto tapper is not stupid. Yeah, so Final Death, kill the Hierophant. Oh, you're right. That's what I was thinking earlier, and then I forgot. Good call. I can cast both. I can cast Final Death on their turn. Yeah. Okay. Thanks to our Naiad. So they're going to try to kill our enemy here, which I guess they can do. Yeah, on their draw step, it's going to die. Oh, man. Well, now I get to hold on to all my cards, at least. I guess. Oh, God. Is Ashiok even in our deck? Decline. Okay. So I think we go Ichthyomorphosis. Attack with my Singer. Play Underworld Charter. That's not good. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done here. I guess I could have attacked with the charger. Well, double blocking won't... I mean, it works. It kills it, but... I guess we'll go for it. Okay. Another flyer. Doesn't hurt. The spear has gotten them out of danger by a lot, though. They only have 5 cards left in their library? Can't believe they've drawn that much. And milled themselves that much. Okay. Not exactly ideal, but... Alright, so... What do we put this on? This would be a 2-4. Does that block well? Here. I guess it does. I think I just block it with my turtle. Never mind. I think we're just going to take 6 here. I knew we'd draw a land eventually. Now we did. Yeah, 4 cards left. I don't think we can quite get there. Now they know all we have is an island too. Great, great. I don't know about broken, but it's definitely good. Broken seems a little hyperbolic. Yeah, it is strong and limited for sure. Do I just go to 1 here? Or do I instead go to 6? Actually, this has trample. Oh, no, yeah. That is what I was counting it. I think we're going to chump that. Not a land. Hey, I think you're too late, but that's cool.
Listen
Oh yeah, milling. I did forget about milling. 2, 3. Is that enough to keep us alive? I think it is.
Creeping, thieving prot.
Okay. The trample we're looking at right now is not so good, especially because this can't block. So this will attack for 6. I guess what's going to happen is I take 3-ish, 4-ish. Yeah, I thought about bouncing, but I think we have a better chance doing this. Alright, now I think we're dead. We're close to it anyway. I do love the bad beats. Okay, so if I block there, this is 4 toughness, 2. That's exactly 5, so yeah. Well, well, well. Ashiok, I need you to show up a lot earlier than that, please. Yeah. Yeah, that was gross. We kind of had that game in a good spot, and then they played the spear. And then we managed to get it into another good spot, and they killed my blocker, which, you know, wasn't that shocking. These matches have been long. We've been playing for about an hour and 18 minutes. And we're not even done with our second match. So that is a very slow pace. Ugh, why? I feel like I've been getting so many hands like this. Okay, I mean, yeah. And we put our enemy on the bottom. That's not fair. It's really not fair. We never get our Ashiok, but it's Shadow Spear City over here. Thank you for the follow, Bomb BW. Yeah, I'm ready for best of 1 draft too. So we can lower its power by 3. So let them kill my lionfish. Glad in some way that I didn't have anything. We'll let this through. When is my streak of bad things gonna end, you know? Never? Lots of bad beats so far in this format. Okay. Them and their 30 life. Oh, thank God. That's basically our only way to counter. Actually, it won't even work that well because they can just keep moving it around and stuff. Alright, so I think I'm gonna do this. I guess with the Liar, I should have just attacked with everything. With the Liar in my hand. We'll just pay 4 to be safe here. Yeah. I'm just gonna attack with everything here because of our turtle. We've almost got him back down to 20. Oh yeah. I guess I should have just done that. Oh, what? Yeah, I guess I should have. Yeah. I effed that up pretty royally. Time to start cashing in creatures, like blocking, and then... This gives them trample, though, doesn't it? God. I think we're just going to take 5. Well... Yep, I think we're dead. Shadow Spear, hard to beat. Yep. Oh, yeah. They can just kill us with that. Alright, I'll be right back, and then we'll play our next game. Hopefully we get a game where Ashiok just, like, comes down at a reasonable time. I mean, we've drawn it... The one time we cast it, it was too late. Yeah, the Mana Flood wasn't fun. I feel like so far in this format I've had enough... Has had as many bad beats as in a whole, you know, format. Right, this is solid. All those games were close, weren't they, in that last match? Oh, I guess the last one wasn't, actually. Yeah, alright, well. We do have the mantle. Wow. Nightmare Shepherd and Acolyte of Affliction just ended up in there. Not unhappy about that. Yeah, so they'll gain a bit of life. And then they can get back. Oh, God. Why does everyone have to have a scary bomb? Not happy about it. We do have time to find a removal spell. But, yeah. Pretty frustrating. Okay. So, I'll drop its power to 1. Yeah, so I think I attack with both. Oh, I can only drop its power to 2, but that still means in a block we're going to be pretty happy. Well, here comes Nightmare Shepherd, most likely. I can see why they did that. Oh, especially because they apparently don't have double black. It's kind of nice. I could use Starlit Mantle, but I think it's going to be better to use it on their turn. It's really mean to give me Ashiok in the draft and then never to draw it, you know? I guess I'm glad they don't have much in the way of black mana. Ugh. Okay. Feeling a little salty. Okay, so our mantle will be useful here. Morning, crime thought. There's their swamp. We have to be able to kill this like right away or we're done. Okay, alright. Sometimes the luck evens out, you know? That's a pretty sweet draw there. And he's even exiled, so... Now, if only I could draw Ashiok whenever I wanted, you know? That's my next thing to complain about. Drawing Ashiok here would be pretty good, because I could defend them pretty effectively. Yeah, that's not good for us in the longer run. So if I attack and kill this, yeah, it's not worth attacking anymore. Which isn't good because thanks to their Wanderer, they have a definite advantage in the long game. I'm gonna block the Arachneer with my Eidolon just to gain some life. Okay. Hold on to that. The question is whether... Yeah, I mean, I think we just play the Gull. Kind of feel like the Lionfish is a good choice to block here. Well, we have so much mana, it's actually probably the Naiad. Yep. Seems about right. It's like I'm running 30 lands, you know? I don't know. I think even if we get Ashiok right now, we're kind of in trouble. Arena Shuffler must be rigged. Well, we're gonna block this and take 7. Yeah. Okay. That should actually be useful. Now I can actually attack the Arachnir, kill it, and then bounce the token later, which, you know, isn't ideal, but, yeah. It's rigged against me. Oh, thank God. Okay. Things did just get a little more manageable. If we draw Ashiok, that is. Okay. Yeah, and it's been 2 weekends in a row that have been kind of like this. I definitely get... I'll be salty if this continues, for sure. So, I mean, that's just how it goes. All right, so we'll play our Riptide Turtle. Tap down the Typhon. Thank you for the follow. Fury of Chromat. Okay, now we're in pretty bad danger again. If my Stinger ever dies, I do get to draw a card because of Hateful Eidolon. Alright, you're going to block that guy again. You're going to block there. You're going to block here. Oh, yeah. And then we'll take... Three? Yeah. This is game 2. Oh no, it is game 1. They all run together. Thank you for following, Yummy the Mummy, and... You don't have a graveyard. Oh, yeah, you do. Thank you for the follow, Chris Redgrave. Yep, probably the Typhon. Oh, yeah. Trample. Alright, so I think we're going to trade there. Block here and block there. Okay. Our deck's good at stalling out, and you would think it would be good at winning, but we can't draw our finishers. Granted, well, yeah, our Devourer would even be pretty good. Devourer, Demon Guy, and Ashiok would all be pretty nice to actually see. All right, so okay, I think you're a little late, but they can definitely get 2 damage through. Yeah, assuming they Alpha Strike. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 attackers. I can block 5 of them. Yeah, so 2 damage gets through no matter what. Lampad seems like it's going to line up pretty well here. Yeah, maybe we do want to leave in our big demon, though. I think we probably do. And cut, maybe the Charger. Its inability to block has been kind of a problem. I just want to win 1 game thanks to Ashiok. Is that so much to ask? It would be great. All right, solid. I think the Lionfish has been pretty disappointing. I think part of the reason this deck is struggling is it's not focused enough. We have like definitely more aggressive things like the lionfish, but yeah, so it's interesting. You're gonna Myers grab my lionfish, aren't you? No? Okay. We have tap down and untap a decent number of things. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Yeah, definitely more of a tempo card. So the deck, you know, already doesn't have the best construction. Okay, so I think we play our Naiad. And yeah, we'll just end our turn. We want them to like play an aura here. That'd be a big boost for us. Okay. Who's more useful right now? I mean, I think it's probably the lionfish. I could flash in the turtle and sacrifice it too. That might have just been better. But yeah, we'll lose the Naiad. Of course, I could have played my turtle for 1 mana. Now I can't, but hey. I think we'll take the 2 here. Yeah, this is a cool board. Sure. I think I made a suboptimal play there where I could have flashed in the turtle to tap it down, but... Okay. Every little bit of damage could help. I need more coffee after this match is over. It'd be great if they like tried to put an aura on that. I'd be down with it. Okay. All these lionfish. I wanted to play with them. I gave them like a C in my set review, and I think that was about right. They definitely haven't felt... Really? They definitely haven't felt much better than that anyway. Yeah, I guess we sack it to the Lampad. Lampid? I think we'll just take another 3 here. Yeah, Ichthyomorphosis doesn't do a whole lot for us right this second. Alright, so I think we just end our turn again. Just keep hanging back. We're probably going to draw Ashiok and then never draw our 5th land in this game. That's my prediction. We've been waiting for this. Okay, there's the 5th land at least. So if we do draw Ashiok, we can actually do something with it. I don't know what I want to put Ichthyomorphosis on right now. I mean, I guess the Scout's not the worst option. Yeah. When this creature dies, we'll also get to draw a card, so that's cool. Thank you for the follow, Kyvis and Packers fan 2, and Chris Redgrave. Gonna get back Warbriar Blessing. I would guess, maybe not, but probably. I can't do anything about it this time either. Or Myers Grasp, that makes sense too. well. We can kill the spider outright by exiling it now, so that's nice. But I think we just leave mana up. Their deck, you know, this format has lots of tricks and lots of enchantments, so... Yeah, so I think we take down the Typhon here. And then tap down... I guess the Skirmisher. Ooh, I think we want to do this just because we get to draw a card off of it. There's an extra card. I'll take it. Ooh, this guy has not been our friend for a while, but it looks like he's back. I'm pretty happy about that. Right. Okay. Can't really do anything about it. So technically, if I mill one card, I am increasing the chances of me drawing Ashiok. But I think Threnody Singer probably still a little better. Threnody Singer has impressed me so far. Which isn't too shocking. Alright, so... They want to scry more than they want to play their Tower Scout, which is interesting. We'll attack for 1 here. Probably should have attacked for 3. Yeah, probably. I haven't used it to untap anything yet. I can do it here, potentially. I don't like how long they're looking at this scry. What's up, Nate? Okay, well, we're gonna do this to them again, which does help us a lot. Getting those 2-for-1s is what's keeping us in this game. Alright, we're both in top deck mode. This would be a good time to draw Ashiok. They would definitely help us turn the corner. We're gonna take 3. Is Ashiok even in this deck? Alright, we'll take another 3. They probably drew a real card they're about to play. No, they didn't. That's nice. Alright, so I'm gonna block like this. Well, we can keep stalling, as can they, till I draw Ashiok. This dude has reach too, so didn't really matter. Ashiok's gonna get milled. I guarantee it. Guarantee. No, didn't get milled. Nightmare Shepherd. That's not good. We've used up our removal mostly too. Dear Lord. What's the deal with my my luck lately? Yeah, terrible draw luck is right. Meanwhile, they're drawing the gas. Next turn, they'll get back their Nightmare Shepherd, and I'm not sure I can do anything about it. Yeah, I've played Ichthyomorphosis and my 2 final deaths, so I think we're probably done. Even Ashiok will not have an easy time unless they get rid of the 1 card in their hand and I can bounce it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here comes Nightmare Shepherd. I think... Oh, man. Why do they have to have so many cards in their hand? What's that about? Well, we're going to get to play Ashiok, but against Nightmare Shepherd, I'm not sure how much that actually matters. Okay, so...
Regrets of the dead are the sweetest ingredient.
So I could bounce the Shepherd. Yeah, I think we want to bounce it.
Your heroics are but a dream to me.
Mill creatures, you know, might be interesting. They do only have 8 cards left. Delightfully friendly, huh? Yeah, I think a mill kill is possible-ish. Too bad they're not emptying their hand. If they do empty their hand, we can get rid of the shepherd. Okay, well, they didn't. I think we go ahead and kill the Arachnir. Sure, it can come back and all that, but... Oh, yeah. Plus that. Kind of forgot about that. So it can't come back if that's what they decide to do. So... I think it's going to be better to make another horror. Because we can attack with both next turn. Yeah, that's just going to be better. Or nightmare. Excuse me.
Creeping, thieving progeny.
So as long as we can survive, we might be okay. Obviously. Stating the obvious. They can hit us for 6 here, so... If they let us get to our turn, they're most likely dead. Right, so that's 7 damage in the air. Let's hope they don't have a way to find more damage. Both after me, that's not a good sign. Fruit of Theros for the win. Wouldn't that be silly? Alright, looks like we won. They only have 4 cards in their library is how we have them dead. Wow, Ashiok did pull us back into this game. Yeah, if they'd killed my token, we would have been in a lot more trouble. They probably have something that's going to save them here. Like, put some cards back into their library or something. I think the best thing to do here in case something crazy happens is going to be to bounce the Shepherd again. Maybe the Arachnir. Yeah, it'd be interesting if the one card they have left is Mystic Repeal, but I think we can still make it to the next turn. Alright, Ashiok. I'm glad I got to play you, and yeah. It's good stuff. Alright, so Mystic Repeal, we called it. But now they're done. There's just no way for them to do lethal. Wow. We were saying Ashiok might be too late, but because our opponent's library was so small, Ashiok showed up just in time. Alright, I think we can keep this. Drawing pretty well here. So I think we play our Lionfish. Okay. Works for me. Alright, that's enough lands. Can we stop drawing them now, please? Because that would be great. I don't know. I think Underworld Dreams is so hard to cast that it doesn't matter. I mean, if you have a mono black deck, yeah, you probably run one. Man, I was hoping to set up Threnody Singer. They just ruined that for us. Limited format seems pretty fun so far, Black Sheep, even though it hasn't treated us super well. End our turn. We can block both of these, so we might as well. And if they use a trick or something, we can use Final Death. No attacks, huh? Do I just use Final Death anyway? Yeah, probably. That's pretty funny. That's not good. That could get out of hand in a hurry, for sure. We have ways of dealing with it, but we don't have any of them right now. Okay. now... So, never mind. Its power is going to be way too high, or its toughness. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, I'm short of mana or so. Yeah, I probably could have waited. You're probably not wrong. I'm just going to take 5 here. So, Ichthyomorphosis does not help a whole lot here. It still would have the counters, so... Yeah. I think we just hold on to it. Alright, turtles. You're gonna start having to give your lives now. Well, Ichthyomorphosis can actually deal with that, so that's good. Thank you for the follow, OB184. I'm being a little aggressive here because in a worst case scenario, I can still play my Singer. Yep, it looks like it wasn't the smartest play right now. Yeah, the question is, I think it's probably worth it. We need removal or a bounce spell. That would work too. Yeah, it's the Hydra thing. We made all of these matches go to 3 games. Ashiok would be good. I mean, there's like 4 or 5 cards in our deck that could get us out of this problem. Still have 22 in our deck. But, okay, so definitely let that resolve. And we use Threnody Singer to find one more turn to find one of those things that we need. I think this deck would have benefited from more card draw, too. I think that would have made a big difference. Help us find our things. Instead of having to rely mostly on drawing a card a turn. All right, it's moment of truth here. Although, actually, I guess if we draw a creature, we can still buy ourselves more time, but we don't want to draw land. Oh, God. Oh, man. This format. Not off to a good start.